Hello, beloved. I thank you so much for your time and I thank you for joining me on the Prophetic Vessel Show. This will be your message from God, Ra, Allah, Source, the Divine. I'm grateful for your time. To those whom are keen or interested in becoming members of my Patreon, on my Patreon, I do offer weekly sign readings for $10 per month based on love as well as spiritual path. I also offer on my Patreon personal readings for $50 per month to get a personal reading from me every month based on love, spiritual path, career and finances, as well as ancestral messages. I also now offer one-on-one sessions / life coach sessions. Those will be once off and not monthly. You can only book me for those directly via my email, which will be listed in my description box below, as well as the link to my Patreon if you'd rather join my Patreon instead. You can also join my Patreon by typing what is on the screen via Google, search it, and it'll lead you to my Patreon website. Without further ado, let us tap in and find out, why were you spiritually led here? What is here for you, beloved? Why did you resonate with the title? And why did your own YouTube algorithm present you with this message? Let us tap in and talk to God. I'm channeling an energy here. There's someone that doesn't want to understand that someone has chosen you and only you. Like, there is a woman that is scorned, bitter, angry, mad, psychotic at the fact that a man truly just wants to be with you and not them. This is a woman who is worried about a man who's not even in alignment with her. Like, being with this man is something that she can't do. Having this man is like, she can't have this man because there isn't anything about her that resonates with this man. Like, even if it was an option, or it was like that before, whether this is an ex or just, someone here to this man, it's like this person, they don't want to see things for what they are. They want to be this high value woman, an empress, someone of love and light, someone that this man, will adore and obsess over and just wife up. It's like, this is not someone in that energy though. This woman is a page. Like, they're not even a knight or a queen. They want to be an empress. They're a page. They're the beginner of what it means to be a woman. They operate from their lowest points because they haven't reached any other points of themselves within their own womanhood. So they be clinging, nagging, thinking like, I'm clingy, I'm nagging, I be acting crazy. It makes him feel like, I'm all over him, I love him that much. No, it's like, you immature and childish. I look for different things and you are not offering me anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be dealing with that. Like, who's gonna want to have a wife that's a crybaby and doesn't know herself and lacks value, doesn't have any morals? Their identity is not shaped by any integrity, dignity. Like, what the fuck you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, this woman tripping. Like, she looks at this man as someone that, can make her an empress. She knows she's not one. She looks at this man like, if I'm with him, I become that. It's crazy. There's nothing like that. You either an empress or you're not. Yeah, this person, Queen of Cups reversed energy, they're not a healed woman. They're not a woman that can give a man love or show up in a way of like understanding and care and kindness. No, this is a ruthless woman who's bitter, who doesn't have any form of understanding of her own emotions. So she's unstable and out of balance emotionally. There is no work that this woman puts within herself. All she cares about is having a man and clout, and looking like this and going there and doing this. They worried about the things of the world. They don't invest any energy within themselves for the better of themselves. They don't do that, and it shows. This man wants nothing to do with this woman for a reason. This man doesn't see this woman as anything close to who he wants to be with. It's like, man, nah, like, this is a man that has experienced in many instances women who, like, they be acting crazy and like doing crazy things, or thinking that it's gonna subdue this man into a belief system of like, oh, she really loves me, that's why she be acting like that, like she nagging, she clingy, like she really. No, this man is not immature. Like, I feel like we're talking about an emperor here. An emperor is a man who is a divine masculine. You know what I'm saying? When a woman acts like this, he looks at that woman as a child. Like, man, you need someone on your level. I don't get it like that. I'm not, nah. And this woman feels like you are standing in the way of her having a relationship with this man, when that's not even true. They can't have a relationship with this man even if you weren't in the picture. This man doesn't want this woman. This woman means nothing to him. It's like this man looks at this woman as just like, man, either a trial run or like a mistake. If this is an ex of theirs, and if this is not someone they've been with, this man looks at this woman as like they just need to be in a mental ward, because what the fuck is wrong with them? Nonetheless, here, this woman strongly believes that you are the reason she can't be with this man, or your existence is the reason this man sees like that there's better women out there. Like, you have tapped this man into like the energy of what it really means to have a woman, or what womanhood represents. This man sees Empress energy through you, and this woman is upset because they know that they can't possess that energy, and they feel like it's because of your energy that now this man is on some like, oh nah, like I want better. Like, oh, what do you mean you want better? That means you saw that there's better. Like, this woman here, these be the women that they go years, most of their life spent in a heartbreak energy because of a man. Like, girl, you seriously gonna be on that because of a man? Like, a whole other human being is going to put you in a position for years of your life to go by, most of your life to go by, flash before your eyes, and you just heartbroken because he don't want you? Girl, work on yourself. Like, these be the women that like, girl, if he doesn't want you, he doesn't want you. You can't make someone want you. Want yourself enough to not feel like being wanted by him is something that makes you who you are. Care about yourself enough that his words don't validate your identity. You know what I'm saying, beloved? Love yourself enough. This woman here has a problem here. I feel like even if, like, this woman has a problem here. I did a message that is coming back to life right now. Like, that message was titled Crazy Becky Has a Problem. Scroll down and you'll find it if it's a message you haven't watched. Crazy Becky has a problem. Like, Becky's just the name, but we'll call Becky energy a woman that is out of their mind. Like, man, you a Becky. Like, you crazy. You out of your mind. You're psychotic. It's not, crazy was romanticized at some point. Like, oh, they're crazy over me. Oh, they obsessed. No, that shit is weird, man. What kind of internal issues are you facing that you haven't healed? That you're so childish and clingy and nagging and low vibrational? How are you going to build a future with someone like that. People forget that like dating is actually on some future shit. It's not like, oh, right now this is what it is. If I don't see myself with you there, I'd rather not. Like, this man made it clear to this woman. This man made it clear to this woman, like, yo, I don't want to waste your time. I don't see myself with you, you know. But thank you, you know, we played each other's role in our lives. I saw, like, you know, what I don't want in a person and all those things. And, you know, this man has been moved on from this woman. This is a woman who has been in the past. Like, they're like a forgotten memory that doesn't want to be forgotten. This energy feels like, don't forget me. I'm desperate to be remembered. Like, they coming out in the energy as a desperate bitch. This woman thought this man would reconsider or would change his mind. Like I said, someone has a problem here. Because how, after all that we've established in the energy of this man and the situation, it's like someone here does not want to get it. Like, they don't want to accept that this man doesn't want anything to do with them. And they making you an excuse as to why this man doesn't want to be with them. And they don't want to look in the mirror because they're the reason this man doesn't want to be with them. Honey, you don't look like his wife. He doesn't see that in you. It's like, how you expect to be wifed when this man don't see you as that? He can never see you as that. Even though he had love for you, showed up in a loving way, he left you because he doesn't see you as that. Even if you try to throw yourself at him because you this, you that, you think you this, you can't get him, you can just seduce him. He sees a broken woman who will open her legs to ruin anyone and anything because of power. Ego. He doesn't see, oh, she's seducing me, she got this ass, she got this. He sees, man, you a curse. You can walk into a man's life and ruin their home that they've built because you want to open your legs to him. If you don't want to understand where I'm coming from and see what I'm saying when I tell you I don't want you, what other things can you do? It'd be things like this that women need to hear for it to activate their own path of moving on. Because this man, like I said, to this man, he doesn't even think about this woman. He doesn't even check for this woman. He doesn't even care. This woman is in a state of being where they feel like just because someone cared before, they will never stop. Bitch, people stop caring all the time. People stop caring about anything all the time. You're not valuable to this man. This be the type of woman that goes years, half of their life on some heartbroken energy because a man doesn't want them. And then try to put it on the woman that the man actually wants. Bitch, it's on you because you don't want to take what's in the mirror hole. You don't love yourself. We have the Three of Pentacles reversed. This woman doesn't love themselves. They don't do anything for themselves. Like, they all about, oh, being with him makes me look like this. I gotta look like, girl, like, sis. It's weird. We have Pisces energy. We have Cancer energy. We have Scorpio energy. We have Virgo energy. We have Taurus energy. We have Leo energy. We have Capricorn energy here. This woman, like, whether you are with this man or you were with this man or you not with this man, this woman's just assuming you are. This woman wants to be you because this man loves you. So she wants to be who this man will love and fall in love with. And this man loves you, whether you are with him or not. You have a man here that's head over heels for you. This woman knows that. And that's true. He is. So she's trying to be you because he loves you. Like, it's just weird, man. It's like if this man were to see this woman after this long of him not giving a fuck about her existence, he's gonna be creeped out. Anyone would. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? What are you doing in my reality? I don't want you. What the fuck do you want? It's not gonna be, oh, I remember we were holding hands, bitch. No. Who thinks like that, ho? I don't know. People here, I don't know. I don't know what be going on with, like, I don't know, man. Like, people is weird. Like, it's like, oh, we had our first time to, oh, we our first this, or we did this together. Remember, like, you were my first. It's like, yeah, but you weren't my last, and you're not my best either. Like, this woman is trying to say because they were with this man, or they have something this man would want, or just they trying to put this whole thing on some. They're trying to just be delusional here. This man here wants nothing to do with them, and it will never change. This woman just showed this man who he doesn't want, or what he doesn't want in a woman. She just played the role to him of being, a representation of, oh, I need to do better. Because this ain't it for me. I want better. How are you going to be crying over that? Like, this woman here is psychotic here. They have a problem here. Like, they've been holding on to this man's energy for so long. It's crazy. We have the Three of Wands reversed. At first, this man had some form of companionship or leniency, mercy type of energy upon this woman, saying, I get it, we all face rejection and it hurts us and this and that. Like, but now this man, like, seeing this woman in his reality will freak him out, because he wants nothing to do with her that much. It's like, man, what's wrong with you? This man will see that this woman has a problem if she ever shows up in his reality in any way, or bothers you in any way, or if she already has. This man sees this woman as just psychotic. Not like, oh, we kissed, oh, we were sleeping together, and it was like, no, like, oh, no. Like I said, you weren't this man's last, and you're not his best either. Why would he leave you? Why would he leave you? This man left this woman. Let's talk about what it means to leave someone. It's like you remove them from your life, and they become an ex or whatever. But they're not in your life. They're just someone you dated and thought you wanted a relationship with, but you saw that that's not who you wanted to be with. And you remove them from their life because that's all that it was. We have Judgment reversed. I'm sick and tired of women like this that bother a man and think that they have a right to bother a man because this is a good man. An emperor is a good man, a man of integrity, values, morals, and tradition and ethics here. A man that is a good person. It's like all this man sees when he looks at this woman is just someone that he doesn't want. Like, it's like, I don't know whether you dress like this or do this to yourself or whatever. I won't want you. I don't want you. Like, and it's not about how this woman looks. It's about who she is. This man does not want to be with a woman like this. That's not his person. He doesn't see a future with her or anything, rather. This woman held on to this man's energy for a long time, and this man is sick of it. We have Sagittarius energy here. This man is like, has always been over this woman. It's like the second he left her, she was like, no, don't leave me. The second he told her he doesn't want her, it's like, no, don't reject me. It's like you making your problem this man's problem. The fact that you don't love yourself enough to take a hint, bitch. Because now when this man is in a relationship with divine feminine, you're going to want to be a problem. And then when you get put in your place, it's going to be, oh, so sorry, shameful for you. Bitch, it's your fault you let years of your life go by. Years. Over a man. Yo, It can never be that deep. I ain't gonna stop living my life. Man, I love to sleep too much to be crying myself to sleep over some man that don't want me. Oh, you don't want me? Okay. Like, man, that doesn't mean anything. It's not my identity, the fact that you don't want me. It's not like I'm not wanted. I'm not loved because you don't have love for me. Or I'm not to be cared for because you don't care for me. It's that you're not my person. And I'm grateful for the role we played in each other's lives. And I can move on now. But if this woman were the one who had left this man and this man was not leaving her alone, it'd be something else. Oh, he's a stalker. He's a creep. Leave me alone. Da-da-da. Same thing with this woman. You a stalker. You a creep. Leave this man alone, man. Divine feminine, this woman's trying to blame you. That's the problem here. They're trying to blame you for the divine masculine not wanting them, wanting anything to do with them. Yeah, they wanna blame you. They wanna blame you, the Empress. They wanna blame you, divine feminine. They wanna say it's your fault because you're an Empress, because you're high vibrational, because you're intelligent and you're wise and you're nurturing and you are the mother of all queens. As the Empress, you are elegant and graceful and eloquent. You are majestic. It's not, oh, you're a wannabe. No, you are that. She's a wannabe. Stop projecting on divine feminine, ho. Woman like this is like, girl, like, get alive. You think this man's gonna feel pity for you when you show up? This woman literally thinks showing up in this man's reality, this man's gonna be, oh, she still wants me. She still must be feeling so much pain from me. Like, girl, this man will see a weak woman who has no control over her own life because she's being controlled by stick. You want to sleep with this man. You want all these things because, you know, he makes you feel like, girl, you lack self-identity. This man doesn't want a clingy bitch. He wants a real woman. He doesn't want, I'm going crazy over you. Don't fuck. Nah, he wants a woman he can have a conversation with and move forward. All that other, like, man, that's some, no. Like, this man ain't never been fond of that. The clinginess, the attachments, and now you want to talk to him all the time. Like, it always bothered this man. This woman always bothered this man. He just tolerated it until he couldn't. Because this is a good man. He doesn't just want to, you know, hurt anyone or whatever. He tried, you know, to give this woman some form of closure. But she was seeing that as an opportunity to still hang on even tighter. Because like, oh, he still talks to me. That means, you know, there's still a chance. Girl, leave this man alone, ho. Or you're going to get embarrassed, ashamed, and guilty. And you will have a reason to walk in this energy, bitch. You have a reason to be like this. When this man shows you mean nothing to him. As he gives this divine feminine a wife energy. A ring, ho. When you see the ring, that's when you want to get the picture. When years of your life has gone by, when you see this man being everything and giving everything to the divine feminine, that's when you're gonna be like, oh, he really does. A girl, maybe you need to experience that. Maybe this woman here needs to experience that. Maybe they need to. They're in a karmic path. They are a karmic. Man, you're a page trying to be an empress. Like, you're a peasant trying to be a freaking, you're trying to be royalty. Like, it's like, no, like, you haven't walked that path. The fact that you're still chasing after a man that don't want you shows how far you are in life, and you are not that far, ho. You haven't unlocked anything for yourself either. You weak. Thinking this man's gonna feel for you, ain't gonna feel for you. You're gonna creep him out, leave him alone. People don't understand. When someone says leave them alone, they're not saying it from a place of, yeah, I understand that you will miss me, you da da da. But like, they're like, yo, man, like, nah, like, really, like, please stay out of my life. Like, people think saying leave you alone is something else now. Like, what is that? If someone says leave them alone, they don't want you in their life. You mean nothing to them. No matter what you have going on in your mind and your heart, it means nothing. Heal. Oh no, this bitch ain't gonna heal. She's not gonna, you know what she's gonna do? Oh my God. Of course. I see love spells here. Love charms, love magic energy. I see this woman dibbling and dabbling in some form of voodoo witchcraft energy to get this man into her life again. I see a voodoo doll. Like I said, this woman here is resorting to this to get this man into her life. Clearly, this woman here is unwell in the mind. Crazy Becky really has a problem here. This woman is psychotic. She's unwell mentally. She's ill. She's sick. And I do see here that whilst, yeah, the Emperor, this woman has been doing this on this man. This woman has been sending energies to this man to get him back. It keeps tampering with her mind further. What she's doing keeps tampering with her mind further, feeding her false hope and increasing the delusions and making the mental illness worse. Because she already ain't right in the mind. She's already psychotic. This man, like, man, this man sees everything when it comes to, it's like, man, like, I already know who you are, and I see, and man, I don't want you. This man has been like, and this woman's trying to revive something that has been dead. She's trying to make this man love her again, or make this man love her in general. She's trying to evoke love into this man's heart out of his own free will. Like I said, Crazy Becky really has a problem. Some people, man, it's just weird, man. Like, it's just weird. Like, what's wrong with you? And best believe she only wants to be with this man because this man makes her feel powerful, makes her feel like she's the woman that she really wants to be. Bitch, work on yourself, ho. Stop feeding on this man's energy and using him as some form of power source. Be a powerful person first, bitch. Maybe you'll attract one. Maybe you'll attract an emperor if you were an empress. And stop hanging on to a divine masculine you encountered once in your life. He was there to just show you that you need to do better as a woman. Why would he leave you? Like, she's mad at the divine feminine. She's mad at you for being you. Now she wants to be you because this man loves you. Like, this is just weird. It keeps getting weirder and weirder and weirder, man. She looks at you with so much insecurity. You make her hate her whole damn identity. It's weird. Like, you give your power over to a situation in that way that it takes over your life. Man, no. Man, hell no. Nothing's ever worth my life, man. I don't give a fuck. This woman is trying to interfere in such a way that she's trying to be you to get this man's attention. She thinks trying to be you is going to make this man also see her as you. Like I said, Crazy Becky has a mental illness here. Something seriously wrong with this person. They have an active delusional energy on them, and it worsens every time they dibble and dabble in this witchcraft and voodoo, trying to get this man back. It gets worse. It just keeps getting worse. They're trying to show up in this man's reality dressed as you. Like, if you wear certain color hair, certain style of hair, if your style of clothes is a certain way, if you go buy your clothes in a specific way, like someone will literally wear the same boots as you, or the same tights, or the same sneakers, or the same heels, or any type of shoe that she can find that you wear, any type of clothing, any type of hairstyle, even if you put on makeup here, someone is not well. They're going to try and run up on this man in his reality and think he's going to gush over her because she's drenched in the witchcraft. She's drenched in the voodoo. And on top of that, she quote unquote looks like you. And she thinks, oh, that will do it. That is the magic fucking trick. Dumb bitch. You show up in this man's reality and he'll rarely see the psycho in you. And it'll just seal the fate. He already sees this woman as unwell. This man already sees this woman, man, as like, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? But like, nah, man. At first, this woman wasn't trying. It's like this woman tried to handle this situation in a way of like, yeah, let me show him that like I can be mature and like move on as well and all these things. Tried to fool him into believing that, you know, she's this person that, you know, she's mature. We spoke about it. She gets it, you know. But this woman, it was never like that. That's how she wanted it to be. She was always snapping in her mind because he actively was rejecting her. She was just hiding it, thinking, you know, she has to hide it. She can't show the crazy. It's going to just push him further away. But bitch been crazy. And this is going to prove it. This girl's going to try and pop up in this man's reality on some you shit. Oh, I'm going to look exactly like her. I'm going to dress, I'm going to walk, I'm going to talk exactly like her. And I'm going to come into your reality. And you're going to see that I can be the best version she can ever be. I can do her better than her. And you're going to want me. Something's wrong with someone here. Crazy Big got a problem. Crazy Big got a problem. This is a woman here that is just, man, she's just stuck in the past. The Chariot reverse energy. She's stuck in the past. Trying to fix something that can't be fixed. Be something she can't be. Like, I'm actively channeling this woman's energy and it just reeks of desperation. It's so sad, man. Like, you don't have any womanhood power within yourself to stand your ground, to say, you know what, I deserve better as well. Let me go and work on myself so that I can really attract someone who wants to be with me. Not want to force someone to be with me because of how they make me, you know, feel and think like I'm this like clearly you are just attached to who this man made you be when you were with him, or who he can make you to be if you were with him. You're attached to this man's power of his own divine masculinity. But like I said, you're not his last, you're not his best, and you're definitely not someone he sees as a wife. This woman here, divine feminine, they mad at you because this man sees you as a wife. This man wants to wife you. This man wants to give you a child. This man wants to settle down with you here. This man wants to be a divine masculine to you because he sees you as a divine feminine. He sees a match. Unlike with her when he was seeing potential. He sees a match with you. He actually sees it. He's not trying to make you anything you're not. You are that already. And you're not about to beg this man or anything like that. You've never been on that. Beg this man for what? Man, get the hell out of here. He wants you because he wants you. You will never be on that. Man, I gotta beg you. I gotta beg you. Yo. This woman strongly believes that she can do you better than you do yourself. Like, she can look better with the hair that you wear. She can look better with the clothes that you, with the makeup, if you wear makeup. She can, you know, like, this is crazy. This is a woman who's not only just targeting this masculine and wanting to show up in his reality. This woman's also targeting you. She wants to be now a stalker, which she has been. I see a lot of pictures of you here. I see a lot of pictures of you here. This woman has been digging, trying to see this, understand this about you, know this about you, and all these things. This man will never want this woman. This man will never even step out of a relationship with you for this woman. What is she talking about? This man will never do that. Not just because of, like, this man is not a cheater here. Divine masculines don't do that shit, man. They ain't no comic. This woman is a comic kid. She can even think of things like that. Or you want to be a side chick, right? You want to be the weak and special, right? Why would he wife someone who's okay with being that? Like, so if you can be that, that means you can be that for someone else. Someone else can side you hoe. You can be a side chick too. You can do other shit. Like, people here, I don't know, someone's just crazy here. We have the King of Wands. People don't understand what's really the vibe. This man is attracted to you deeply. He's strongly attracted to you. You're both attractive people. You're leaders. You're not followers. You're not sheep. Strong, confident. That's what this man likes. Not like weak, nagging. Oh, I want to be this because you said I must be this. How must I act because that's what you want me to act? Da, da, da. Nah, like, it's either you that or you not. And I can't make you that. That isn't right. It's like dating someone and say, oh, I'm going to make you be who I want you to be. But they're not that. And you end up making someone something they're not. And when it backfires, what happens? Waste of your time. Rather prevent it early, which is what this man did. Hence, he rejected this woman and will keep doing so because he doesn't want her. And this man is not going to feel remorseful and sorry for her if she shows up in his reality and all of a sudden they're having a conversation. Bitch, this man will think something's really wrong with you, ho. We have the Fool reversed. Beloved, here, you know, this man loves you. Divine masculine loves divine feminine, right? And no one can do anything about it. Whether you've come together with this man or have not as yet, it's going to happen here. And this woman will have to live with it. And maybe when she sees how good and blessed and favored and anointed this relationship will be between you and someone, it'll activate reality and snap her out of delusion. Maybe. Or she's just a sicko that really needs to love herself. I'm being called to end this message here. This was your message from God, Ra, Allah, Source, the Divine. I'm grateful for your time and I thank you so much for joining me on the Prophetic Vessel Show. To those whom are keen or interested in becoming members of my Patreon, on my Patreon, I do offer weekly sign readings for $10 per month based on love as well as spiritual path. I also offer on my Patreon personal readings for $50 per month. You get a personal reading from me every month based on love, spiritual path, career and finances, as well as ancestral messages. I also offer one-on-one sessions / life coach sessions. Those will be once off and not monthly. You can only book me for those directly via my email, which will be listed in my description box below, as well as the link to my Patreon. If you'd rather join my Patreon instead, you can also join my Patreon by typing what is on the screen via Google, search it, and it'll lead you to my Patreon website. I thank you all for everything, and I will see you all soon. Goodbye.